Okay folks, I've been asked for this video tonight. I wasn't going to do it, but I did ask. Anybody wanted to see it, I would record it and post it. So here we go. I'm just going to make some, I don't know what you call them now, but in England when I was there, my gran used to call them scallops. But in Australia, if you buy a scallop, it's a round slice of potato in batter. But these are round sliced potatoes without batter. And I'm doing them on, yes I know, another machine. There we go. Let's see where we do. And that's what you get. Don't want them too thick, don't want them too thin, because I want them to cook fairly quickly. Now, if I do that and I cut them the opposite way, by 45 degrees, I get out like a lattice. So there's some more. This didn't come with it. This was my dad's, and he used to use it for quite a few things. And I thought it's handy to catch the slices in, so that's why I use it on there. So you press down on the white knob at the top, that you press down on that, and I think I've done a few more too many chips, because we're having smash burgers tonight. It's been a while since I've used this. That's no good. Toss that. And they're done. Dunsky Lonsky. That comes off for washing. That goes in the wash. I've got my beetroot ready. We will. You can make chips on this too, and you can flip that over. I've done crinkle cut, but you can just you can turn that over like that, and you just have plain cut. And if you push that one, you get the spikes come up and it makes chips. There we go. And that's the cover that can go in the wash. Folds up. So, I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay folks, ready to do what I call my scallops, or what my gran used to call scallops. I've tried to dry them off as best I can. Getting in them little grooves is hard. So, and I'll keep these on the back burner while I do the burgers, because they won't take long. So we'll get a couple more in there. Fill the pan, Dennis, fill the pan. We've got another lot to go. Yeah. Bill's had a good day today, by the way, folks. Magic. And I'm glad too, because it's our 56th wedding anniversary today. And I took her out for breakfast this morning. And she come back, she was absolutely knackered. I had a walking, see, I didn't use the wheelchair. And I asked her, did she want to walk? And she said, yeah, I want to walk. Nodding, you know, and saying, yeah. She didn't actually speak. She just said, yes, when I asked her the question. So, when my gran lived in Blackpool, in Ambleton actually, just outside of Blackpool, in the countryside. And when I used to go on school holidays to visit her, it'd be about 9 or 10 o'clock at night, we were all supposed to be in bed. We would have been at home with mum and dad, but with gran, she let us sit up and watch TV. And she said, she'd whisper, would you like some scallops? And we sit up in bed eating scallops and watching TV. Oh, she was great. My gran was the utter best. Mind you, most grans are, aren't they? Well, that's what grans are for. That's what Beryl did with our grandchildren. Ruined them. I had to pull the brakes on sometimes, you know what I mean? Didn't work, but I tried. But anyway, they're coming on good, so that's what I'm doing. I'm going to do another lot, and that pan at the back there, I'm going to put them in there and just keep them on a very low heat on the cooker while I cook the other stuff. And I'm having I picked up some whole corn today, and I cut it in half. It's only $2 a cob, so I got 3 cobs, and I cut it in half, and I put half in the fridge for another day. So I'll do that in the microwave for 6 minutes, and then I'll put them on. I'll drain it. I'll do them in water and steam them for 6 minutes. And then I'll put some knob of butter in and cook them for another minute, and that'll be it. And they'll be, oh. Touch wood, I'm touching my head, touch wood. I haven't failed with the corn yet. And I've got to admit, sometimes microwaves come in bloody handy. I can't use these in the chip pan, it's not wide enough. You need surface area to do a good scallop. Do you call them scallops still call them scallops in England, or was that just me gran? I'd like to know. Please leave a comment below, as they say. I've never said that before. That's always the first time for everything. Turn them over if I can. Anyway, I'm going to finish me plonk off, as Australians call it. Where is it? Someone's nicked me plonk. Oh, there it is. I opened a bottle of Oliver. I was going to say Cliquot, and I used to drink that when I was working. It's because it's, even going back 15 years, it was $50 a bottle. Because when I had my own business, I could afford it. But not anymore. Well, I suppose I could, but I don't want to waste the money. Not when I can get this for $8 or $9. And it tastes just as good. Cheers, everybody. I'm going to up the ante with this. It's not cooking and fast enough for me. 20 to 6 now. I've got to get cracking. Mind you, burgers won't take long. I'm doing smash burgers, and they say 2 minutes each side. Yeah, right. That's for them. I'd say 3 or 4 minutes each side, maybe longer. I like them cooked through. I don't like bloody burgers. I don't like any bloody meat. And it might be the right way or the wrong way, but I don't care. It's not my way. And I bet I'm not the only one out there that thinks that way. It's a load of rubbish, this. You've got to do this with steak, you've got to do that with steak. You cook steak the way you like it. I know Sarge does, he does a good job of his steak. Probably has it a little bit too rare for me sometimes, but when he did that steak peppercorn, I thought that was pretty damn good, and I could have ate that. And I'll tell you what, Sarge, you wouldn't have got any, I'd have ate it all. I would, you know. I love peppercorns. And I must admit, it looks absolutely delicious, Sarge. I don't know where I'm up to now. I've got to go back in there and find out where I'm up to. I've started one. I don't know whether it was the peppercorns. I've only got the first part done. I've got to go and see the rest, but I did see what he was doing with it, and it looked nice. And then I've got a few to catch them. I don't know whether I'll end up catching up on them or not, Sarge. It just takes me too long. It's, yesterday, should have wrote yesterday off. I don't know how I managed to do the video, to be honest. Beryl had a really bad day yesterday. It took me time with it. There was a lot to do. She had me worried a bit too, because I couldn't get her out of bed. I was real difficulty, and then I managed to get her out of bed and get her to the toilet, and then I couldn't get her off the toilet. She kept wanting to fall over, and I thought, oh no, here we go. And she come good today. She's been absolutely brilliant today, and she's been laughing and smiling and turning into herself. I don't know what she was saying. I couldn't make head or tail of what she was trying to say, but oh, look at these guys. How far shall I take them? I think I'll take them a bit more. I like them a bit, well cooked. I don't want them too crunchy that you break your teeth. That's a good colour. That brown one there, that one. I'm going to try that myself. Oh yeah. Oh bloody hell, that was lovely. Them potatoes. Wow, Australia, you made it. For once, decent potatoes. I got 3 bags. They were that good. I did some chips the other night. I only had 1 bag in. I did some chips and they were that good I went and bought another 2 bags. Well, I bought another bag, then I went and bought another bag. Get them while you can. And I just stored them in the dark in a sack. And hope they don't sprout too much or get too soft. But they won't last that long. We eat a lot of spuds. Right, I think I'm going to call these. They're more like crisps, aren't they? A little bit thick for crisps. I could take them a little bit more, but I haven't got the time. I'm not like Sheep Unit. He's got all the time in the world. He cuts them 5 times. Jesus. Take me out to him. Half your luck, Sheep Unit. He's doing good, that guy. He's cooking some good stuff, I'm telling you. Check him out. Needs a new camera though, like I said the other day. If he had a nice camera, he'd be halfway there. It'd be it'd be 90% there. Because the stuff he's cooking is bloody excellent. Right. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I didn't think I'd done that many. Tell you what, when you slice chips like this, potatoes like this, it's amazing how many you get. Yeah, that's better. I've got it on number 8 now. I had it on number 7. I usually, if I have to go away, which I did, I put it on 7 because I know it's not going to get no danger there. But I forgot to put it up to number 8. I usually cook my chips on number 8. Number 9's too fierce. They want to start boiling over. That's why I stopped using a chip pan when I used to have a gas cooker. Because if the oil overspills and it lights the gas, you got fire on your hands. So I threw my chip pan away, and I got an electric one, and I've got 2 of them, and they're in the cupboard down there. But they're good for the first time, and they're probably good for the second time. But after that, the oil seems to go rancid. Whereas I put my oil in that, and there's a comes where I can sieve it and get all the bits out, and I haven't had it go rancid, and I can use it 5 maybe 6 times. Brilliant. I got one of the best electric fryers on the market, but it takes 3 litres of oil, and you only get to use it twice. You might get 3 times out of it. But that's not really the reason I could cope with that. I mean, you don't want to use your oil too many times, but it's a bitch to clean, because you've got the element in there. You've got to take that out and clean that. Then you've got to take the inner sides out and clean that. Oh, it's a bitch to clean. With my chip pan, I've only got the chip pan and the what's the name that goes in the middle, the thingy. And this method, doing this, I've got one pan and that. Whereas if I did these in the chip fryer, the electric one, I'd be 2 hours cleaning it. I ain't got 2 hours to clean it. Now I'm going to put the corn on, because that can sit then in the hot water. I'm going to put that on for 6 minutes. And I'll bring you back in a bit when I'm ready to cook my burgers outside. Everything's ready. Got the beetroot out there, got the onions, got the cheese here and the salad. I'm using these cheese slices, proper cheese slices, to go on, tasty slices from Aldi. This is from Coles' iceberg blend of that's going on, just a handful, or half a handful of that. Give it a good shake, shake. I've got an iceberg in the fridge, but I've had it in a while now, and it don't take long for it to go off, you know, it starts going brown. Because we never eat it, the massive bloody lettuce here, mate, and it takes us so long. Oh, I got cod lettuce this time, and they give you 2 in a bag. If you give you 1 in a bag, we'd use it, but 2 in a bag, we don't eat enough of it. But that's how they sell it. So I've got some left in there, but I'm not sure whether it's going to have to be thrown away or not. I could do with another glass of that champagne, but I'd have to go in the other room and get one. I'm not going to do that because I haven't got time. Alright, bring you back in a bit. Okay, time to put onions on. I'm putting a bit of Wagyu tallow on, commonly known by my gran as beef dripping. To put the onions on. There we go. Onions are on. Get them on the way. Put a lid on the tallow. Don't use much tallow, it's really good. But I've got some, that's 15 bucks. I've got some for $4.40 or something, $4.38 from Coles, and it's beef dripping. It's a third of the price. But a quarter of the price, almost. Now, what a tint. What a tint for the onions. This one will do. Oh no, this one will do. That one will do. That'll hold the onions. Keep them all nice together. Oh, I lost that. I wondered where it had gone. Now, Ooh, I killed for another glass of wine. Oh well, maybe another time. I'm just in the mood for it. Celebrate my anniversary. Actually, on 14th of October this year, we'll have been together for 60 years. And you know, I probably think more of her today than I did then, but the first time I set eyes on her, I wanted to marry her. And I never believed in that. I thought, love at first sight, garbage. It ain't garbage, mate. when it comes and gets you and grabs you, you got no control over that. Come on. You think you have, you're kidding yourself. If it doesn't affect you, then it ain't true. Well, I don't think it's true love then. It can't be, can it? If it was. The trouble is I've always been in control of me health and my feelings, but I couldn't escape that one. And her brother was the one that got us together, because I was sat at a table with my mates. I was at a venue where the band played at the Beehive in Swinton in Manchester, and we played there a lot, and it was a Thursday night, and we had a night off. I mean, the singer in our band rang me up and said, "Come on, we're going out tonight." I said, "No, I'm not. I want a night in. I'm out every 4 nights a week playing in a band, and sometimes more." I said, "I just want to stay in and chill out, mate." And, well, I didn't say chill out. We didn't say that then. I just want to rest. And he talked me into going out. And 4 of us, we sat round the table having a drink, and we'd had a couple. And I kept looking at this chick. And every time I saw her, she was looking at me and turned away as I looked at her. And I thought, ooh, she's nice. and I kept trying to catch her eye, and she wouldn't look me eye to eye. Then I got, "Hey you, uh-oh, come over here." I said to my mates, the other 3 guys, "Don't go anywhere, guys, I might need you," because they got a table full too, you know. He says, "What's your name?" Being a cocky little bastard, like I still am, I suppose. I said, "What's it got to do with you?" "Well, what's it to do with me? It's my sister, she fancies you." Oh, wow, what a relief. So I looked at her and she was so embarrassed. And I thought, oh, she's gorgeous, this chick. I love her, you know. He said, "Well, are you going to take her home or what?" So I looked at her, I said, "Would you like me to take you home?" And she didn't say a word, she just nodded. And she was still embarrassed. I'd hate to think what she said to her brother after. But he was a great bloke, Eddie. He's passed away this year. And I'm really sad because he was a top bloke. He was a hard worker. And he was a good fighter. I'd hate to have got in the blue with him, and I nearly did a couple of times. I'm glad I didn't. I'd have had my work cut out. So would he. But I think these onions are going to be done enough for me, because the red onions, I like white onions, but I'm trying to be fancy tonight. It's a special occasion. When I walked down that, well, when I was waiting for her to walk down that aisle, I never thought I'd be looking after her like this 60 years later, or 56 years later. But I'm glad I'm here, and I'm glad I can. Isn't it funny? I never thought it was a bloke like that. I was always matter of fact, this is how it is. But there must be other things that I'm not aware of. And I'll tell you what, I've got no regrets whatsoever. Not a one. Like the song says, she lights up my life. It still does. Right, now, I'm not a great, I've got to admit, I've done smash burgers twice. And they've been alright. But they haven't been quite where I want them. So we'll see if we can better it this time. Just putting a bit more tallow on there. You don't need much, look. That's all you need. A few spoons of that. Not a lot. Ooh, that's pretty hot. I shouldn't have left that on there. Oh, look at that! Oh, look at that. I'm not going to disturb him. I should have started at a different spot. Don't make that same mistake again, Dennis. That's bloody hot. Press down, son. Press down. Well, I've got to admit, they're the best I've done so far. They're the best I've done so far. Glyn and I are having 2 on a bun, Beryl's having 1. I'm not going to touch them. They reckon 2 minutes aside, and I thought, bull crap. But they might be right. Jeez. You've got to get a crust on them. That's what the thing is. That's what it's all about. I'm not happy with that one. That's better. What I did, I got 500 grams and it's just over 100 grams on each one. I think it's 110 grams each burger. I think I might start flipping them. So you've got to actually cut them through. That's what you're looking at. Oh, that's the perfect one. That's mine. Beryl. That is Beryl. There we go. That's finished with that. This side of the plate isn't as hot as that side of the plate, so what we're going to do, yeah. I'll put a couple of burgers on there if they keep them warm while I do the rest. And then it's a matter of assembling. Beryl's only having one, so she can have the best one. That's how I work. I look after her first. She's top dog, not me. Everybody thinks it's me, and I do make a bit of fun of it, but it's really her, and she comes first. I have a bit of fun with our friends online about, or on Facebook, and I'm always having a go about me. I got nothing. She gets everything. She gets the nails done. She gets the hair done. I get nothing. Oh, you should see some of the comments I get back off some of my friends. Oh, wait. They're beauties. All right, I'll bring you back when I assemble it, and we'll see how we go from there. Well, there we go. We've got the cheese on. I'm going to put these on one side now. One, two, they're all good, so it doesn't matter who gets what. Actually, I like that one for Beryl better. That's a better one, so she can have the better one. Glenn and I can have two. That'll probably be mine. Now, that's Beryl's on a bun. I'm going to bring it over here now to the assembly point, if that's what you want to call it. We'll turn that tray around. Now that's mine and that's Glenn's. Turn this off. Shut the gas down. That's mine. Ooh, ouch, ouch, that was bloody hot. I burnt myself again. How do I do it? Very easily. There we go. Now. Oh, these crap things. Oh, God. Gotta use these. I'm going to toss these and get some better ones. There we go in there, you see it? Bit of beetroot. I'm going to put a bit of beetroot on Beryl's. She likes beetroot. I'm going to put salad on the side for her. So, I've done too many. Too many onions, but there you go. There's the breaks. Now, I don't put sauce on our burgers. We don't seem to go for it. So I don't bother. My son likes that sriracha sauce, but I'm not that keen. Smash that down. Smash that down. Mine, Glyn's, Beryl's. Now I've got to do Beryl's with I'll bring you back for a taste test. Well, there you go, folks. There you go. The burger and some what we call, well, my gran calls scallops. Lovely. Got beetroot I put on there. It was homemade beetroot, by the way, too. So, here we go. We'll have a bit of a share. We go. I've had a shave today. That's the first. What?
So this is called a Quenelle. Most people call
Not
it
bad.
but
Better fresh, so I've had them on the
I first learned
hob
this
for
technique when I was a young chef working
5 or
in
10 minutes.
a beautiful jewels of caviar. It's like little
Bit
diamonds.
thinner. I got crisps. I can go a lot thinner than that. That was on the second highest.
We're in a glorious place. We're in an artist's residence, or what used to be his residence.
Yeah, burger for a big gob. Look at that.
Take the time.
Looks alright, doesn't it?
Just a few leaves of mint. Now when you take the leaves of mint, you take right the top bits.
No nice way.
But then we
You lot.
a glorious dish in a glorious
I should have toasted the bun, I forgot.
millions of people
Doesn't matter.
every year. There's going to be one more now.
Tracy was one that asked for it.
Adventure in Granada.
There you go, Tracy. That's my smash burger. I should have said my double smash burger. Beats McDonald's, Hungry Jack's and anybody's. Salt powder, garlic powder, onion powder, pepper, salt. And that's it. Oh! Worcestershire sauce. How good is that? Not bad, is it? No blood in that, mate. Right. I've got gobful. Sorry, Mum and Dad. I know you shouldn't talk with your mouth full. I'm going to go and sit down. I'm on the internet. What? How dare me? I'm sorry.
This is Tim. Tim
This is them too.
must be cold. Not even a cold will stop him from making her
I was pretty strict on that.
ever. Not a toppled vacuum,
Two things you didn't do.
overwaxed floor,
Talk with your mouth full and lick your knife.
side of a porch. Because even though Tim has a cold, Tim shows up when it matters. When life needs you, you
I'm
need
guilty.
Quadro. Soldier on.
Okay folks, thanks for watching. Give us a like, share the video. Let me know what you think of my burgers. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribing. It does help. And it doesn't cost you anything. I don't contact you as anything. I don't try and sell you anything. All as it does, which keeps us in contact. That's all it does. I've got loads of people I'm subscribed to because I like their channel. I'll go back there and see what they're doing. If you want to see what I'm doing, subscribe, please. Please. That's bullshit, isn't it? No, if you want to subscribe, please subscribe. If you don't, you don't. It's easy as that. I'll catch you in the next one. Alright. Keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, keep well, keep safe, and ta-ra! Ta-ra for now.